This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
This is so bad. I took a picture of it last night. It was hard to take a picture. I have like a boil on my butt cheek. It's like full of blood. I popped it. And then I Googled it, and it says you're not supposed to pop it. It'll get infected. But it was bothering me.
Yeah.
So I could get both hands on it, and I popped it, and a bunch of blood came out. What's that mean? It's like a blood boil.
Am I a doctor?
I don't know. If anybody's got one.
I don't know.
If anybody's going through late-stage blood boil, I'd appreciate some help down here.
Are we already to the stage where all you talk about is your ailments?
It's actually a little uncomfortable to actually sit here.
Probably.
I'm kind of leaning off that cheek. It's really.
Was it like an infected butt hair or what you got going on?
That was my first thought.
Yeah.
But it's on the cheek. It's right in the middle of the cheek.
Okay.
So I don't know what that means.
Oh, nor do I.
Maybe I'm uncleansed.
Well.
Well. Sponge bath me so I would do not get boils. Hard when you turn 40, man. Starts going south on you.
Hey, senior butt boil.
Senior butt boil.
She's in a mood, so you guys be domesticating. I can't wait. That means more music for us.
While we fight off air. No, we'll take it on the. We'll do it on air.
We'll do it on the air.
Yeah, keep it on air.
She'll see my boil on the air, and it'll be. We don't hide anything here, buddy. All right, Nate.
Have a good day.
Good luck, buddy. Good luck building a house in this weather, buddy. Hello.
It means you're sitting on your ass too much. You got to get out and chop some wood, bud.
What an ass. What an ass. You douche.
Aw.
How dare you?
They're picking on you.
Yeah, I think I know what stage in life Johnny's at. You know, when I was a young man, I had an old timer tell me, you know, the older you get, the more prescriptions you're on. That's where you're at, Johnny. Sorry, buddy.
I have no prescription. What I should have done is a warm compress, though. That's what I Googled. You're supposed to let it come to a head.
I think it's funny how your solution for no matter what ailment you have is to rip it open.
It's to pop it and get it out.
That's how guys do it. That's how they do it.
You have to get the poison out, man.
No doctors. Do it myself.
Right. Squirts all over my bathroom mirror.
Oh, God.
It looks like a crime scene. Oh, cat's in there licking it off the mirror.
Ew.
We're having a good time.
Ew. Dude.
Yeah, I don't know what it was from. It just said the only advice I saw was don't pop it. So
Too late.
I'll show it to you. I don't give a
well,
crap.
if it swells up again, keep an eye on it.
Let me feel it.
Because if it swells up again, you might want to go in.
It might be a little better since I popped it, actually. It's not as sore as it was last night.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So I thought, well, this is my last night on the rock.
Because if
I looked at a little porn just in case it was my last night on the rock.
We are really sharing today.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. I'm glad you feel like
A little better.
You're in a safe space. You're comfortable enough sharing with
patch
all of us on 50,000 watts.
If you see a blood patch in the back of my $100 buckle jeans, you'll let me know.
Oh, man, you should have wore your last resort underwear.
You got a lumpy butt.
But be careful. You don't want an infection to set in. I'm worried about that.
I know. That's why I was worried about my bursitis. Oh, my God, I'm falling apart.
It's okay.
I used to be like a kid out there. Now I just shuffle along from song to song, town to town. Trying to keep a gig.
Jesus.
Trying to keep the little woman happy.
Oh, my God.
Trying to keep... It all started with that thing on my butt.
Did you tell her about it before you popped it?
No, weirdly, I have not told my wife. I'm just telling everybody on 50,000 watts.
Oh, my God.
I have a giant thing on my ass. No, I was too embarrassed. I'm not going to say, Christy, come here, look at my butt.
Well, no, I mean, I get it.
When I popped it, and I thought blood was a good sign. I'm like, all right, so if it was worse, it wouldn't pop. that came to a head and popped. So I thought,
Was
well,
there
that's
like pus in it?
no, it was just it was
blood?
dark red blood. Oh, it was like the last dance scene in Wednesday when they were at at the Raven, dude. Rub some Purell on it. See if that helps.
You could take a bath too.
Start with bathing. Step one. Bathe.
The warmth of the water.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. But it's
out.
already, and I ain't got time to let it come to a soft head. I'm just.
Why don't you have time? What are you doing?
I guess I'm a guy. I get mad when things go sideways. I get angry.
Oh.
Health-wise.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that, dude.
Well, it's worked for you this far.
I can't be thinking about
You made it all the way to 40.
my boil popping into my backswing wearing white shorts on a spring day.
It's not spring.
That's all. Hello.
Hey, Johnny, Navy Guy Nick here, man.
Buddy.
Hey, so I Googled it for you, bro. This is what you got to do, all right? Says you got to make a warm water compress by soaking a clean cloth in hot water.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I skipped that part.
Yeah, then you got to apply the compress to the affected area 10 to 15 minutes.
Well, yeah, see, I'm not going to stand there. I'm not going to.
Well, you already sit on your ass enough, Johnny, so you'd be all right.
Right, I could have. I would have been halfway home already sitting here talking if I would have had a compress.
And then do it 3 or 4 times a day, and then take yourself some good old Advil.
There you go.
All right. You have any Advil?
According to what?
Oh, yeah.
All right, but that might help my bursitis, too.
Well, Johnny, there's another thing for that cures bursitis, man. Stop looking at Pornhub.
Listen,
Ryan, it's masturbation elbow.
If I die before 7 a.m., I want you to have my briefcase as a parting gift.
Oh, wow. I can't wait to have 95 pens and 3 creamers.
Creamers, huh?
And I think there's triple antibiotic going.
It's arthritis cream.
Okay, good.
Yeah, all right. I bet you got some Lubriderm or something in there too, Johnny. Some coconut oil and cucumber melon scented.
That's none of your bees.
Cucumber melon.
Listen, we all do our first aid kit differently, pal.
So that's your first aid kit. Oh.
It's my rolling hospital.
You gotta make sure it doesn't dry out on you, Johnny.
All right, man.
You gotta make sure it doesn't dry out on you.
All right, I'm only alive because of what's in my briefcase.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Now, you've worked for some real assholes in your life, haven't you?
Oh man, where do I? What city should I start?
Well, give me your worst.
The worst boss I ever had?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. The worst boss I ever had. I got fired in Jacksonville walking down a hallway. That was fun. The guy didn't even know my name. He's like, "Are you the overnight guy?" Great. He was a consultant. He wasn't even my boss.
God.
They flew him in from Dallas. I forget his name. And we're walking down the hall. I got called in. I think it was the program director's last phone call. He got fired, too.
Jeez.
And he came in. Is it Buzz Bennett? And this douchebag, we're walking down the hall. He's like, "Are you the overnight guy?" Like, get your stuff. You're done. New program director, new staff coming in.
Buzz Bennett. What a dumb name.
And that was the last I saw of Jacksonville. That was a good one. That was time and pressure make that funny at this point. Otherwise, at the time, I was broke.
Right.
It was kind of scary. Oh, crap. This radio business ain't what it's cracked up to be.
I can't really remember ever having a terrible boss. I've been pretty lucky like that.
Yeah.
But I have this incredible story from an Olive Garden manager with really, really insane sick day policies. Now, we all know that the service industry, if you talk to a tavern owner or a restaurant owner, they're going to tell you the biggest challenge they have right now is staffing.
Sure.
So they got to treat their people right if they want them to stick around because their service jobs are everywhere, right?
Everywhere.
So here we go. An Olive Garden manager in Overland Park, Kansas, sent a long email to employees threatening to fire anyone who called in sick more than once this month. The full message she sent is pretty long. I can go over it for you.
Yeah.
Attention all team members. I was in caps. Our call-offs are occurring at a staggering rate. From now on, if you call off, you might as well go out and look for another job. I'd be like, okay. We are no longer tolerating any excuse for calling off. If you're sick, you need to come prove it to us.
Damn.
If your dog died, you need to bring him in and prove it to us. If it's a family emergency and you can't say, too bad, go work somewhere else. Okay.
That's amazing.
Oh, man, shove it. I ain't working here no more.
I can't believe everybody just didn't quit then and there.
I think it'd be funny if you brought in your dead dog.
Right.
And the health inspector was sitting there having some bread.
You happy now, bitch? Just throw it on a table.
They start wrapping the building in yellow police tape. No, nobody leaves.
If you only want morning shifts, too bad. Go work at a bank. If anyone from here on out calls out more than once in the next 30 days, you will not have a job.
Leave the dog. We're going to cook it up.
And this is where we get the martyr syndrome right here. Yeah. Do you know in my 11 and a half years at Darden, how many days I called off? 0.
Walk through the snowstorm uphill.
I came in sick. Trust me, we don't appreciate that. I got in a wreck literally on my way to work one time. Airbags went off and my car was totaled. But you know what? I made it to work on time. Bull crap. There are no more excuses. Us, collectively as a management team, have had enough. Well, why don't you quit and find a different job then? If you don't want to work here, don't. It's as simple as that. If you're here and want to work, then work. No more complaining about not being cut or not being able to leave early. You're in the restaurant biz. Do you think I want to be here until midnight on Friday and Saturday? No. I'd much rather be at home with my husband and my dog, going to the movies or seeing family.
She sounds delightful.
She sounds like a real C word. But I don't. I'm dedicated to being here. But why? Why are you so dedicated to being here that you're sacrificing joys of your life?
I have a theory.
Okay.
It's the easy theory is probably they don't want to pay overtime to keep what they have there.
Right. I'm dedicated to being here, as should you. No more excuses or complaints. I hope you choose to continue to work here, and I think we, management, make it as easy as we can on y'all. Are you sure? Thank you again for your time, and thank you to those who come in every day on time and work hard. I wish there were more like you. Man, you're a bitch.
Go in and gently lay the dog on the general manager's table.
Coming in sick is not something to brag about. You're getting everybody else sick, especially if you're in the restaurant business.
Well,
Stay home.
That's a boss who has no hobbies. That's a boss who has no life outside of work.
And why are you bragging about not having work-life balance?
They are the one that actually needs to heal and go out and get a life.
Right.
Holy crap, dude.
You know what? When you die, Olive Garden ain't going to be at your funeral talking about how you came in every day.
Talking about projecting.
You know? Some people online are taking her side and think people do lie about sick days a lot. And I say, who the hell cares? Mind your own business.
Yeah.
If they want to take a sick day, let them take an effing sick day. Olive Garden fired the damn bitch.
Hey, think about like your cat, when your cat gets a liver disease and is dying.
Right.
Yeah, what are you going to do? You're not going to stay home for a couple of days?
Right.
You're fired. And you're fired because I don't even know who you are.
We strive to provide a caring and respectful work environment for our team members. This message is not aligned with our company's values. We can confirm we have parted ways with this manager.
You're fired.
That's awesome. I actually missed that.
I know.
You're fired. You're fired. Hey, breadstick boy, you're fired.
Listen, there's...
She was probably one of those people whose family didn't even want to spend time with her.
Right.
She's like, go to work. Go yell at everybody else. Don't yell at
her. And I hate this martyr syndrome. I hate it. Good for you. Yeah. How much of your life have you missed out on because you never called in to work? How many people did you get sick because you never called in sick?
Yeah.
How much unnecessary stress did you put on yourself because you decided to never take a day?
I mean, on one hand, exactly. On one hand, you're like, wow, that's a strange dedication to a restaurant.
Minestrone.
To some minestrone. chain store minestrone.
Right.
Which I happen to like, by the way. I'm not, full disclosure, I dig the Olive Garden. I'm not going to sit here and rip them. I like the breadsticks as well. I'm a junkie. But, man, what an ass.
And you can't retain staff and you're going to talk to him like that? If I would have been working for her, I would have been like, Dooley, see you.
Here's what's amazing to me. And I'm not a manager, and nor will I ever be. I have a tiny brain. I don't qualify. But it does seem to me, and from what I see from the down here at the base level of barely keeping a job, us people. Us people.
Right. Work.
It seems like whenever you give somebody a raise, even a tiny raise, there's an amazing amount of goodwill and hope for your own future, and the work you're willing to put back in is incredible.
Right. Showing appreciation goes a lot farther.
I don't know why that's so difficult. And in some places it's not. Some, I know there's built-in raises and stuff. But wow, I'm gonna to be a part of the Olive Garden employee movement. I'm going to take tomorrow off.
Okay, me too.
That was easy.
Yeah,
you didn't even put a fight up.
No,
I'm going to need to see your dead dog.
He's very much alive and super irritating, but I'll bring him in for you anyway.
And by the way, we have a very, our policy here is, man, if you're sick, especially COVID was a different animal, but it's like, get the hell out of here. I don't want you in here slobbering on a microphone.
Right.
Here, lick this so I can talk into it.
Yeah, and it's very much like you come in and you're sick, we're sending you home. Because, like, we're busy people, and I don't want to get sick. I just don't want to. It takes up time and energy. And it's the same reason why women stopped having sex from the article yesterday.
Good.
Time and energy.
Yeah.
I just don't want to. I don't want it. And there's nothing that should be commended about coming in sick.
Well, there's that layer where you get where the people on the upper levels of management, they don't even know what's going on down at their store.
Right.
Especially on a chain that big. They probably have no idea she was an asshole.
Right.
So.
Exactly.
By the time it got to them.
Nerd and her perfect attendance record. Shut up.
Those people were miserable.
Yeah, totally.
That's where you get. That's what you get going postal. That's where that old phrase comes from.
She's a real treat.
God, what a weirdo.
Yeah.
So that she got fired.
Yeah. Take that, bitch.
A little bit of.
Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Part of my tough stance on immigration, Taco Tuesdays will be changed to Pizza Pthursday. Hey!
I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and anchovy. I like pizza with salami, eggs and cheese and oregano. I like pizza with tomato.
What do you like?
I like pizza. We like pizza. We like pizza in the morning. We like pizza every day. We like pizza in the evening. We like pizza anyway. I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and anchovy. I like pizza with salami.
Can't believe Quick Trip has not used that for their jingle for Pothole Pizza. They're really missing the boat.
They really are.
The gravy boat on that one.
Yeah, the Pothole Pizza is good. So Little Caesars. We love Little Caesars.
Oh, yeah.
Hot and ready, you bitch. Headquartered in Detroit.
Yeah.
Red Wings even play in Little Caesars Arena. So
National Pizza, the NFL did.
Oh, okay. So now Little Caesars have obviously been pushing their Detroit-style pizza, and they are here to help you. If you make a bad decision and you get a Detroit-style pizza from a different pizza joint and you do not like it, Little Caesars is going to save you.
Slap it on the counter.
Mm-hmm. You've been disappointed by a Detroit-style pizza anywhere other than Little Caesars, you're supposed to call 1-833-428-DEEP or visit DetroitStyleCompensation.com.
Do not Google that. You will get very, very X-rated content. Be careful.
DetroitStyleCompensation.com. You can complain there. When you do, you're going to be rewarded with a code that gets you $3 off a Detroit-style deep dish pizza at Little Caesars.
Nice.
Which is going to be only $5.99.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even at $8.99, that's a hell of a deal.
Dude, talk about
I know.
Customer comes first.
I know. Isn't that great?
Nice.
And then the other pizza news I have, I don't know why we didn't see this coming. Jet's Pizza, which also has Detroit style.
Who dat?
You never had Jet's?
Never heard of it. Is it here?
It's around here.
Really?
Yeah. Let me see. Middleton.
What? Weird.
Anywho.
Jet's Pizza.
Yeah, I'm sure there's
Is it
more of them.
is it a mom pop shop?
Christ. It's a chain.
That's very weird.
Why?
I'm usually very culturally aware of what's happening in my own backyard.
Okay, right. Well, listen, even you can't catch everything. Yeah, it looks like Middleton, Fond du Lac, Brookfield, Glendale, Green Bay,
so much pizza.
Little Chute, Milwaukee, Waukesha, and West Allis. So there, if you don't know, now you know. The restaurant chain has found a way to use artificial intelligence to gain $100 million in revenue. AI tech is nothing fancy like kitchen robots or delivery drones. Something much more simpler, allowing customers to order pizza via text message. Hell yeah. Jets began toying with AI in 2019. First rolled out text message ordering in early 2020. System built in partnership with a company called Order AI, and its strength lies in its ability to filter out extraneous information in someone's text to determine their order. Aaron Nilsson, Chief Information Officer for Jets, who's very upset that John Danger doesn't even know it exists.
Sorry.
Provides QSR a simple but powerful example. If you say you want a Coke and the restaurant only carries Pepsi products, the AI will add a Pepsi to your order.
Oh.
Yeah. Once you fire off the text, the order is instantly tabulated and you receive a text in the form of an order confirmation. If you're ordering for a group, you don't need to know how many pizzas and sodas, and you don't need to know how many pieces of soda would feed a crowd. Instead, you just specify that the order is for a party of 12 people. And the AI suggests the accurate amount of food, presumably based on the average person's pizza consumption. I am ordering more frequently because of the simplicity of it, Nielsen says, of Jet's text-to-order functionality. I think a lot of the websites that use radio buttons and checkboxes and photos are basically an analog of like Sears and Roebuck catalogs from the 50s. Oh, shots fired. In 2021, text-to-order generated $31.36 million in sales.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Listen to us get fat.
On average.
You can hear us getting fat. If you just shh. Yep, that's my butt getting fat.
On average, units with this technology saw a 24% increase in sales last year. That's so insane. But I get it. I mean, as weird as it is, sometimes I just don't want to be talking on the phone to somebody.
Yeah. Right.
That's a lot of money.
Yep.
Hey, speaking of AI stuff, and I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I am here to warn you. I know a lot of you were doing that AI thing on Facebook. Do you remember last time there was a huge app like that on Facebook? Cambridge Analytica took all your information and sold it to all the different countries.
It's true.
Put you into a persuadable or non-persuadable group.
Right.
The company that's doing the AI thing, they are going to own all of the images that you have. When you allow them access, all of that is theirs. All of that information is theirs, and they aren't using it for good. I can tell you that much.
They're manipulating your little pizza-filled brain.
Well, and the company itself might not be manipulating you, but they are going to be selling your information to people that will try to manipulate
Hopefully they're
you.
selling it to other pizza places so I can get coupons.
Right. It's all about coupons.
Use it for the power of the good.
But if anything, your images, they own your images now.
Yeah.
And I've even seen people throwing their kids in that AI thing, and don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
Right.
Just be careful. Read the fine print. I know it's fun to do and everything else, but we have a history already. We know what happens with these things, and so just careful. That's all.
Your top 3 trending pizza houses right now.
Pizza houses?
Yeah.
Local or chain?
Go crazy. Either way.
Glass Nickel.
Mm-hmm.
Angelo's.
I can't believe you haven't said it. A short drive to the countryside.
Oh, yeah. I'll do Mount Vernon Tap. Don't even front.
Wait, is that Angelo's now?
No.
Oh.
Angelo's is McFarland.
Oh.
Mount Vernon Tap was Marcine's.
Oh, Marcine's. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Shout out to Mount Vernon Tap. I'll be out to see you in a little while. I got to run out to Mount Horeb and pick up some gift cards, and you will see me.
Today?
No.
Oh.
In the near future. Future. What about you? Top 3. You son of a bitch.
How much time we got?
No chains.
No chains?
Yeah.
I'm going to go. Boy, that Mount Vernon is pretty damn. Local.
That's what not chain means.
Ah! I'm going to go Gem City.
You shout out, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Honorable mention for sure.
I'm with.
Damn.
Man, I tell you though, I will throw Mount Vernon in there.
Yeah.
And you know, it reminds me a little of the Pothole at Quick Trip because they put about a pound of meat on it.
That if you haven't had that Mount Vernon Tap pizza,
yeah,
you're missing out on life.
Stupid good. It's stupid good worth the drive down there.
Yeah. And it really isn't that far.
Like the last place you expect to get a great pizza.
Right.
So I'll throw that in there, and then I'll throw what's my other one? Local.
Sugar River.
Well, that's still local, right?
Yeah, I think
throw
so.
Sugar River Pizza in there. I give Gordy a shout out in Jefferson.
Oh, hell yeah.
Gordy's doing some good pie. He's not skimping on ingredients. He's doing a great job.
There's a Pam's Pizza place out in Jeffco as well, and I have not ate there, but everybody says it's incredible.
I'm going to give you your chain pizza pick to click. Honorable mention the Rockies.
You're just making things up.
Honorable mention to a Rocky Rococo and the sausage, because the sausage is still the best. I love Rocky Rococo sausage, and I don't know why.
It's super good.
But it comes from someplace where they sausage goes better. I don't know where. Chain, honorable mention, chain, Marco's Pizza. It's one of our favorites. There's one in Sun Prairie.
I don't know if I've had Marco's.
It's around. They're growing. I'm just give them a chance sometime.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good pizza.
I'm stuck with Domino's, dude. I love Domino's.
All right, Dad.
Good meeting.
I got a story for you.
Ah.
Let's see if I can find
I've already worked so hard.
No, this is for you because a chance for you to make some money because you like these class action lawsuits.
I do. I'm a millionaire. You don't even know it.
A judge has agreed to let TGI Fridays off the hook in a class action lawsuit that claims a TGI Fridays branded mozzarella stick doesn't have mozzarella.
Oh, I see that.
You know the ones you can buy in a store with a TGI Friday logo on it? It's got the stripe, the red stripe.
Yeah.
Lawsuit filed in federal court by Amy Joseph against TGI Fridays. And
Amy, the hero.
The snack manufacturer Venture Foods over their snack product, TGI Friday Mozzarella Stick Snack. Because the product misbranded misleads consumers into believing it contains mozzarella. In fact, it only contains cheddar.
Well,
you could call it mozzarella.
You could.
Federal Judge Robert Dow denied motions for both defendants to dismiss the case, but granted TGI Friday's motion to be removed, which is surprising because if Friday's putting their name on it and that's their version of their menu,
right?
I'm pretty shocked at that. So TGI Fridays is off, but the Venture Foods, the people that actually package it and make it, are the ones on the hook.
I don't understand why you wouldn't just call it a cheese stick. Why did you want to call it a mozzarella stick or a mozzarella?
Right. Well, maybe their definitions vary. I don't know. I haven't seen the ingredients yet. I've never had them yet. I'm shocked because we have an air fryer. I air fry everything.
Yeah. Literally no mozzarella.
Company license trademark to appear on product is not enough to make it liable just because it's got its TGI Fridays label on it. Joseph, an Illinois resident, said she purchased a 6-pack of the product and believed the sticks would contain mozzarella because the listing did not provide a description of the ingredients. The product labeled mozzarella stick snack right there on the label. What appears to be mozzarella on the label. When in fact, when cooked and cracked open, sounds mozzarella. So you need to get in on this quickly.
Okay, I'm in. I'm gonna
because those $1.38 checks really add up.
Dude, I bought like 4 cocktails.
I am not doubting you. Man, I love mozzarella.
I'm gonna stop telling everybody.
I'll be sitting on the couch and Christy will bring me a giant blob of mozzarella and I'll eat it like an apple. I'll go dirty on the mozzarella. I know everybody's screaming balsamic, tomatoes, yeah. Dude, I just go dirty and old school on that mozzarella.
I ain't here to judge your cheese consumption.
Oh.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
The Ref. Also one of my favorite Christmas movies.
The Ref.
Now, you might remember in the movie The Ref, Jesse stole the baby Jesus from the nativity scene and had it stored in a chest upstairs.
Okay.
We have a Jesse on the loose. 39-year-old guy near Cleveland called the cops last Friday. Someone stole the baby Jesus from a nativity scene in his front yard. They also took the cow, the donkey, and lamb figurine.
This happens every single year.
It may have been a prank because they left something behind.
Oh, no.
A Halloween tombstone decoration with R.I.P. written on it.
That's pretty good. Sounds like some alcohol might have been involved.
Not clear if it's someone who hates Christmas or just a couple teenagers messing around. Police are investigating.
Yeah.
Hopefully they find the baby Jesus.
Yeah, that seems to always be a rite of passage when holiday comes around. Stupid kids. All good.
Just teenager stuff.
All good. It's not a sign. The devil's not coming back. Everything's fine.
He never went away, John. The makers of Busch Light, your lattes, giving away Busch Lights for the holiday season. Spelled B-U-S-H. They're Christmas lights.
I saw them. I like them a lot.
Yeah.
I think they play a little song.
They do.
Don't they? Right.
They're Christmas lights shaped like beer cans. But instead of putting them on your tree, you're supposed to put them on your bushes outside.
Yep.
Each set has a string of 150 flashing beer cans.
I'm feeling so blessed right now.
And you should. #grateful. And there's a speaker that plays Busch Light's old jingle from the 80s called Head for the Mountains.
I think there were, if I read that right, they were coming out with a limited run on the orange deer hunting cans, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Now,
don't miss out.
Busch claims that each set is worth $150, but you can't even buy them, you sucker. You got to win them.
Here we go.
And here's the thing. They're only giving away 14 sets over the next 2 weeks.
What?
So if you do score one, I imagine the resale on these is going to be insane.
Yeah.
So in order to win, you have to reply to one of their posts about it on social media and explain why you deserve to win, and include the hashtags sweepstakes and letters to St. Louis. Speaking of letters to St. Louis, if you're old school, you can write them an actual letter and send it to their headquarters in Missouri.
You know, I know we talk about double IPAs and stouts and ryes and seasonals and yada yada. Sometimes, when you get done on a 98-degree day mowing your damn stupid yard, about 8 or 9 Busch lattes is right what the doctor ordered.
You know how I feel about Busch Light.
I know how you feel about Busch Light.
I almost bought the damn Busch Light shoes.
You're drinking one right now.
I love my lattes.
Yeah, it works. I drink a lot of them golfing, weirdly, because then I don't get stupid drunk. I get kind of drunk, but I don't get stupid drunk.
Mm-hmm.
I can still hit the golf ball.
It's a nice light beer, dude.
Yeah, you can drink like 15 of them golfing.
Just ask Deerfield Pistol, Main Street, Deerfield.
Dude.
How many Busch Lights do they consume at Sturgis?
I don't even know how they're still alive. It's incredible. They're men among men.
All I know is every time I saw them, they gave me meat and a Busch Light. It was incredible.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.